If you're looking at patient lifts right now, chances are something changed quickly. Maybe there was a fall, a surgery, or a condition that suddenly made it difficult or impossible for your loved one to move safely on their own. And now you're trying to figure out how to help them without hurting them or yourself in the process. The problem is, most families have never dealt with this before. And when you don't know what to look for, it can be very easy to buy the wrong equipment and end up frustrated, overwhelmed, or unsafe. I'm David Fessman, president at MedMart.com. We've been helping families for over 30 years find the right medical equipment and solutions for their families, especially patient lifts. It can be crucial to choose the right lift so that way you have the right lift for the caregiver, the right lift for the end user, to be safe and secure in your environment. Transferring can hurt your back, it can hurt the patient. There's a lot of things you need to think about. We sell more patient lifts than anyone in the country because we help patients find the right patient lift the first time. Whether it's the right patient lift for the end user, the caregiver, the right weight capacity, the right model for your own individual needs. We'll make sure this patient lift is safe for everyone and you get the best outcomes. This video will help you make the right decision the first time. Let's get into the video. The first mistake people make is jumping straight into models and prices. First, you need to think about, where am I transferring this patient? From the bathroom to the bedroom, from the bedroom to another wheelchair, from a wheelchair to the bed. There's a lot of different types. That's where you're going to need to factor in the right sling and the right lift for those individual needs. The first major decision is manual lift versus electric lift. This decision is very easy in my mind. I'm sitting in front of a rental manual lift, and this lift, you can see how difficult. You have to pump this multiple times before every transfer, all the way up and all the way down. But in real life, caregivers are already exhausted. It makes transfers longer, pumping becomes tiring fast, and over time, it just adds to more stress to an already difficult situation. Most Medicare and insurance items will approve a manual lift. That's why most people end up buying a patient lift that's electric from us. Unless you're really restrained by budget, I'd start immediately with an electrical lift. Electric lifts are battery powered, controlled with a button. Then, instead of having to pump it every time, it's just a click of a button right here, up and down, to help move the patient. Here's an example of a battery on a Hoyer Advanced D patient lift. You can easily take it off and on and charge it on its own or charge it directly on the unit. Again, unless you're really budget conscious and you need the cheapest lift on the market, automatically start with an electric patient lift. The next big decision is full body lift, also called a Hoyer lift, or the sit to stand lift. Here's the difference. A full body lift is designed for someone who cannot safely support their own weight. It fully lifts and transfers the person, and it usually is the best option for more serious mobility situations. A sit to stand lift is different. That's for someone who still has some leg strength and some balance and can participate in the transfer. As a simple rule of thumb, they say the patient should at least be able to bear about 30% of their weight to help the caregiver use the lift. When you're choosing between a stand-up lift and a patient lift, there's two things that we think you should do to help yourself. One, talk to a healthcare practitioner that's involved in your caregiving. Whether it's a physician or a physical therapist, they can help make the right decision on what lift is best and help practice transfers with you before you do them. Second, I would call MedMart.com. We can help you make the right decision between the right units, the right model, and go over the right use cases for the transfers you need and the right model. We have people standing by all the time. All they do all day long is help find the right solution for you and to make it easier for you. We understand cost matters. The cheapest lift can be the worst solution in the long run, but that doesn't mean you need the most expensive lift either. The problem with lower end lifts is sometimes maybe they won't fold so you can fold them out of the way. Sometimes the wheels are too small and the tread too thin so they don't roll well on thick carpet. For me in life, I always try to find middle ground, and we have a lot of models in the middle of the price range that will be perfectly fine for you. Our sales associates and product solution experts are standing by to help find the right solution for you and find that middle ground of best value, best quality, without spending too much. Another thing customers overlook are the slings. The slings matter more than most people realize. It affects comfort, safety, support, and how secure the patient feels during transfers. There are different types for different types of situations. Full body slings, toileting slings, mesh slings, padded slings, and U slings. If the sling doesn't fit properly, the whole system can feel awkward or unsafe. Other items you're going to need to consider are where are you using the lift and where are you rolling the lift through. Bathroom doorways, bedroom doorways, hallways. Can you roll the lift through these hallway doorways, through the bathroom doorway? How wide is the width at the most narrow point? And when you need to think about the whole transfer and the whole motion of the lift through these doorways. So when you talk with one of MedMart's solution experts, think about this and have some of that information ready for them so they can help make sure the lift will fit through these doorways, fit through these bedrooms, by the bed, and can it fold away and be put in a closet in another area when you're not using the lift. At the end of the day, this isn't just about equipment. It's about making your daily life safer and less stressful for everyone involved. The right setup protects the patient, the caregiver, and your peace of mind. And getting it right the first time makes a huge difference. We have product solution experts standing by to help you make the right decision. Because a patient lift can be part of a caregiver's everyday life. They could be using this day in and day out to transfer their loved one. And you already have enough stress in your life. So finding the right solution the first time, factoring in height, weight, user environment, and all the other different factors you have to think of when things start spinning out of control, MedMart can help slow it down and give you an expert's opinion to help make the right decision the first time. If you want help choosing the right model for your situation, check out the links below or reach out to our team. And if this video helped you, make sure to subscribe. We're putting out more medical equipment, guides, comparisons, and real-world reviews every week.